In this question, you're told that the cost is $5 for every child that goes to the theater, and then it's $7 for every adult that goes to the theater, right? Altogether, how many people go to the theater? How many people are going to the theater on that night when they sold out? 300 people, right? So, do we know how many of those 300 people were children and how many of them were adults? No. So what variables can we use to represent the children and represent the adult? Sure. Let's call this X and let's call this Y. So we can say that X plus Y, however many children there were and however many adults there were, altogether there were how many people? Okay, so that's the significance of that equation given to you. So we have to come up with the second equation because we're told about the sales. They sold each child a ticket for $5. So if I had 10 children, I charged $5 for the 10 kids. Then I charged $7 for the number of adults I had, and altogether, how much money did they make? So what would be the second equation? It would be 5x, because it's $5 for each child, plus 7y, because it's $7 for each adult. And if you charge that amount and you had the 300 people attend, they made $1,724. So those are your two equations. Does that make sense? Solve. You need to figure out X and Y. We're trying to figure out the number of children that went and the number of adults. Right? Okay, that's it. Solve it. Do you want to use substitution or elimination? If I want to solve this by elimination, I need to make the coefficients of one of the variables by the same. So in this equation, I have a 5x and a 7y. If I multiply all of this by 5, then I'm going to have a 5x. Then I can eliminate the x's, right? 5 times x is 5x. 5 times y is 5y. 300 times 5 is 1,500. If I subtract these two, I'm going to get the answer really quick. What's 7y? Take away 5y. What's 1724? Take away 1,500. Divide both sides by 2. Y equals 112. So there are 112 adults. Well, if x plus y equals 300, if there are 112 adults, how many, subtract to figure out how many children are there? 188.